Hello, everyone. My name is That's Cartridge, and today I will be bringing you this episode of the Super Metroid multi-category extension tournament on Kevnastics versus Glacio Souza in Nintendo Power Percent. Today is the matchup, and I'm not alone. I am joined today by Glove. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited to see this match. Nintendo Power is that's certainly an interesting category.
It's interesting because the route is the route is the main interesting thing about this category, and it's not one that you would choose to run, really, like in any other category. Like,
Yeah, you're right. It's not a category I would choose to run.
no, okay, the category is fine.
Yeah.
The category is fine. There's a reason it's in this tournament, but yeah, the route is not optimal, just to say the least. Yeah, the reason this category exists is because of some Nintendo Power strategy guide for Super Metroid that was released back in whenever, and it had a route through the game, and now it's the route for this category. And yeah, they're doing that route. It's interesting.
Yeah. So one of the most important things about that we see is that like there won't be sort of as much of like an exhibition of tricks as you see something like any percent new route or something. You have like continuous wall jump. We're not going to be seeing any of that. I don't think you really see anything more like sequence breaky than a couple of green gate glitches. But what it does mean is because you would never run this sort of route in any other category, there are a lot of unique room strats to Nintendo Power, and some of them are really neat, actually.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, one of those strats being the fact that you get an Orfeo Reserve right after getting Speed Booster. So there is a spark you can do across Bubble Mountain that we might see attempted. There's also a D-boost there, or you can just go for your standard wall jump up there. Or if you really just want to complete a run and don't really care about speed, you can do an infinite bomb jump. But
Yeah.
that's like the most intended thing that you could do. But
Yeah, I assume that the infinite bomb jump is how the writers of the guide intended you to get there.
yeah, that or they just must have misplaced it or whatever.
Yeah. Deadlines.
Yeah, deadlines. Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, they might want to actually have a reserve tank. Let's just put this in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta actually showcase the fact that reserve tank exists in this game. That's also probably why they put the spring ball in there.
Yep.
If you disagree with that, you're wrong. That's just, I'm just saying.
All right.
Nah.
Fair enough. But our runners are off. We do see a little bit of a divergence. Kevnastics is a runner who actually does not use Moonwalk. Interestingly, he started playing the game with Moonwalk and eventually decided to turn it off, which makes me a little bit sad in my heart as a known Moonwalk lover. But it can arguably help you with your movement. Like, it's more intuitive movement often with Moonwalk turned off.
Yeah, it can do that, but yeah, it makes me a bit sad. I haven't heard of anyone else, maybe Sephi, who's done runs with Moonwalk on and then decided to turn it off. Like, it does so many good things for you. It can save you like 4 seconds for free and climb and escape. Like, why would you turn that down? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's also kind of interesting to me. Like, I think just a byproduct of all the nearly every single top runner at this point using Moonwalk is a lot of strategies have been built assuming that you have Moonwalk turned on.
Yeah, this is true. Like, in addition to Moonfall, Moonwalk is a really good normalized a form of normalized movement because you can moonwalk up against like walls to get on the last pixel for basically free. Because if you don't have moonwalk on, you'd have to do a 1-frame input in morph to turn around without actually moving. So make stuff like that really easy, which can trivialize the in-room CWJ backup, for example, along with a lot of other stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. In this run though, we are seeing both of our runners have ascended up the climb. One of the really interesting parts of this route immediately pops out as getting beta missiles there with nothing else. Beta missiles are nice to have, like they make the BT fight a whole lot nicer.
Yeah.
But casual runner, like casual players and people who write guides, I suppose, tend to overvalue missiles a little bit, I think. I think you hit a very interesting curve when you're learning Super Metroid where you're like, oh, missiles aren't actually that good. And then you improve even more and you realize that missiles are actually incredible.
Yeah, like in Hundo, like you'll never see a top runner go over 200 missiles or even close. Like,
yeah,
missiles are really, really useful. Just like they have their uses because like a big part of why missiles are great is because like they don't freeze stuff. They do 100 damage, which is better than a lot of beam combos, and they don't freeze anything. So if you want to kill something that's kind of weak in one shot and you have ice beam, then missiles are your go-to. But yeah, both runners having a pretty nice BT fight. I saw Glacio got the decapitation animation, as Hockey would say. But yeah, I didn't catch what happened on Kev's side.
Yeah, it looks like Glacio has taken a bit of an early lead, due in part to the moonfall, but I think also just a little bit of cleaner movement.
Yeah, I noticed Kev was having a bit of issues in climb, and Glacio was having a bit less issues.
Yeah, the early section of the game can be pretty technical.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, like, a lot of people have done a lot of work to optimize it just because you'll see nearly unadulterated the same opening sequence every run. Obviously, there are like slight discrepancies. In this category, we get beta missiles. But there are only like a handful of categories that are even allowed to say skip bombs.
Yeah, like it's the Zenny route of any percent glitched, and like 12%. I think that's it. That skip bombs.
I think like 4% does too, but
oh yeah, 4% probably does. I know 0% doesn't.
0% is something.
0% is really stupid. Like, it's basically just do GT Classic, then do a bunch of out of bounds dumb stuff.
Yeah.
and eventually just delete all your items. And then you do series reset, do series again, and then congrats, the planet's exploding. And yeah, that's 0%. But that's not the category we're running. This is Nintendo Power Percent. And another really interesting thing about Nintendo Power Percent, well, I won't say interesting. It's totally like normal for a guide that was written in a magazine. We go fight Force Spawn. Gotta do it. It's your first super missiles, so the missile only Spore Spawn fight is actually quite interesting because like optimally you'll get a 2 cycle, but that's really hard. Like a missile only 2 cycle. I've seen Sustream do it in this tournament, and I don't think anybody else has. And if only Sustream has done something, then it's probably really hard.
Yeah.
but go ahead.
Yeah, so Spore Spawn, I don't entirely know why it's true, but he has like a slightly different behavior during different phases. So later on in the fight, you can hit Spo both as it's opening up and then sort of a second round. But in the beginning, I think you can only Doppler a few missiles for the first round.
I wouldn't know. It's
Yeah,
probably somewhere on the wiki.
Yeah, I'm not a Spore Spawn RTA runner.
Yeah, neither am I. I do not know my Spore Spawn stuff. I do know that, like, it missing a cycle is a bunch of time loss. Like, it's 15 seconds or something like that. So they're gonna be wanting to try to get at least like a 4 cycle, if they can. Like, I try to go for a 4 cycle or better with missiles only.
Yeah, a pretty common strat you'll see people do is just to intentionally damage themselves on Spore Spawn and use those iframes to get inside of Spore Spawn's body to hit the missiles easier.
Whilst it takes it down, I think that might have been 3 cycles. Kev's gonna get the shot this round. Oh, this misses it. Yeah, if he was on the left side, I think he would have gotten a better chance at a better Doppler.
Yeah. Oh, and Glossio went for a pretty difficult moonfall there. I believe you have to quick drop through those crumble blocks and then start your moonfall.
Exactly, yeah. You gotta get the quick drop and then immediately start your moonfall. It saves like 3 seconds if you get it first try.
Yeah.
I remember.
And also looks really cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that it also kind of breaks your graphics, but not really. It doesn't actually break your graphics. It's just like a temporary visual glitch.
Yeah, there are a couple places where you actually can break your graphics in this game. Like in Parlor, if you spark to the left and go through that door without, like, turning right.
Yeah. I've always said, like, well, I don't know if I've always said it, but I'm saying it now. If I ever run ESS, Eternal Spike Suit, I'm probably going to end up doing that on purpose before Turian, just for memes.
Yeah, doing it there isn't too bad.
Yeah, just don't want to have it for, like, the entirety of your run.
Yeah, I've tried to do it, because I grinded ESS for a bit. But, yeah it's rough.
Yeah, I remember you and Vance were on that for a bit.
Yeah, I'll come back to it someday. I'll try and drop the any percent world record below vanilla any percent world record. But
yeah, I know a few people who've been doing co-op attempts of it, like in Multi-Troid, and it works. Like it functions. It doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't know why it wouldn't, but then again, co-op is really finicky.
Yeah, and so here we see Glossio picking up one of those items that really dramatically changes quite a few room strats in this game. That's Spazer Beam. Spazer can really be a blessing and a curse. It has that. Yeah. Sometimes having a wide beam can cause it to bonk on things where you would rather not bonk.
Okay.
Such as the Ridley fight.
True. Yeah, go ahead.
But yes, it also has increased damage output, and sometimes being wide is really good. There are a lot of times that a Spazer can sort of almost emulate the property of Wave Beam with the way it phases through blocks. If you have only the blocks only cover part of the width of the shot.
Yeah, like you'll see right after actually getting Spazer, the runners you just shoot right out of the door and it'll just break that shot block, enabling you to do a mock ball into the morph tunnel. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite strats, because it just feels so natural.
Oh yeah, it's a great strat. And also another thing with this category, you get high jump boots before Kraid, which is what the game intends you to do, but we never do it. Well, almost never. I mean, in New Route you do it, but you don't generally see it done.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those decisions where it would make a lot of sense if it weren't for some other parts of the route that require. I guess the game never requires you to do. It can never hard require wall jumps with this route because you can always infinite bomb jump. But sometimes it almost certainly wants you to do wall jumps, such as accessing spring ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'll save my spring ball hatred for later, but yeah, this accessing spring ball with just a high jump can be really hard. It's just like I have trouble with it a lot, so yeah. Hopefully that goes well. That's a thing you can just lose a bunch of time on, just not getting the proper jump, because you have to do like a perfect spin jump out of the sand and still get full height, which is difficult. So yeah, of course the game wants you to do it with space jump, but
yeah,
no. Alright, Glacio into Kraid. You can mess up the Kraid quick kill with having high jump boots if you're used to not, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I didn't curse him.
Yeah, Glacio has a... Oh, Glacio's going for charge. Oh no!
Dang it.
It looks like he overcompensated, actually, for those high jump boots and went just a bit too low.
Yeah, that's a very understandable mistake.
Yeah, and he's put himself in a really bad spot, expending all of his supers. So now he has to finish the fight just using missiles.
I mean, he does have Charge Beam, which is probably your best bet, but missiles are really good too.
What's Spazer by itself? Is it like 180 or something?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, unfortunately 2 Kraid stand-ups here.
It's 120. That's
120, okay.
Yeah. Spazer, yeah. Spazer's like double the power beam, even though it has triple the shots. But yeah, this game makes sense. And then Plasma only has like 2 shots, but it's like a lot more than double the power beam.
Yeah.
I don't get, no, it doesn't even have 2 shots. That's what Wave Beam gives it. Plasma's just 1 shot. What is this game? It makes no sense. But alright, both runners out of their Kraid fights. Glacio's still maintaining that lead. And is gonna pick up this Kraid energy tank. Having 3-4 tanks it's good for wreck ship, but once they get the Croc E-tank, which will be their 4th, they're gonna have to maintain that health all the way until Mama Turtle tank, which is a long time, and they're also gonna have to go through the Ever hallways before and after Spring Ball. So I would not be surprised to see a Sloater's refill from one of the runners or both.
Yeah. It seems very counterintuitive, but this category has some of the most difficult health management of any category in the tournament, I think.
Oh, agreed. Like, I'd say this is at least as hard as 100% late proc. I wouldn't say as hard, but it's definitely up there with 100% late proc wreck ship. Yeah, gotta get these cathedral missiles. I don't know if the game intends you to have gravity suit, but I'll bet most people just get it now. At least in their casual playthrough if they see it. Like, it's barely any damage. It's a tank if you're really, really, really slow. Nice deboost there from Glacio. Getting that Bubble Mountain missile early can be really tough. Like, it's just all the tiles around it, and especially up on the actual the green tiles. Like, they can be really just make you do a bunch of jumps and make your movement be very unoptimal. They can just troll you a lot.
Yeah, and Glacio entering the first pass through of upper right Bubble Mountain. This route does actually get speed and then comes back for wave later, after having grapple.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, no wave without grapple, but North Air Reserve without grapple, yeah, that's fine. This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a common sentiment from pretty much every Nintendo Power % runner.
Yeah. Yeah, quite quite unfortunate, especially since Wave is just such a good beam.
Yeah, Wave.
It's really nice to get as early as possible.
Yeah, I'm happy that like every category gets it really early, just because like it's right next to speed, and speed's too good to pass up.
Yeah, I mean, Wave is good enough that you have to go through. You have to go both ways through two fairly long rooms, like double chamber especially. Takes quite a bit to get through, but Wave still saves time.
Yeah, I mean, like boss strategies, like with X factors, can be just really fast compared to other things, and just the extra DPS against bosses, again, really good. So coming up, Glacio is gonna have to avoid this missile that he just avoided. Very nice. Until after he's gotten this reserve tank, because you got to get these items in the exact order that Nintendo Power published, because that's how the rules of this category work.
Yeah.
Okay, Glacio did it very nice, and let's see if Kev can do the same. Very nice.
Yeah, that reserve room is, in my opinion, maybe like the hardest room to do correctly in all of Bubble Mountain.
Oh, agreed. Like in Hundo, you come here with like gravity and space and screw and all of the beams and all the items, and just doing it with this equipment can just be really, really hard. Especially like in a, I don't know. It's really difficult to do properly, and can easily lose you like a lot of time and health, because you'll see like Glacio's got 239 in health, but Kev only has like 106 after farming a bit. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the strategies on health. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kev take Sloater's refill, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I mean, Sloater's refill I think is just generally pretty compelling.
Yeah, I mean, I think Prof said it lost like 11.5 seconds to get it. So, like, if you feel like you're going to lose 11 or 12 or 13 seconds, or even 10 on playing it safe, you should probably just get Sloater's refill and be fine.
Yeah, not only does it allow you to play it safe, but it also allows you to do some fun Shine Sparks and other strats that will save you a bunch of time.
Exactly. Ooh, Glacio just barely missing that ice escape mock ball. Not quite fast enough.
Yeah, it's a weird trick, and it's like not totally intuitive when you do and don't get it. Like eventually you just get a feel for if you got it or not. But it's a weird one to pin down.
And Kev gets it though. This is gonna
nicely done.
Yeah, this race has been close, and Kev's like closing the gap here. He's like 10 seconds behind, or something like that. Yeah, that ice escape is really big for Kev.
Yeah. Nintendo Power, I would say, is maybe like the least reactive of all the tournaments, or of all the categories in this tournament, just in terms of racing, as there's not a ton of room for variance.
Well, I mean, 69% probably also holds that title.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
And we'll see Kev, yeah, as I suspected, he's going to take the Sloater's refill. Good play from him, I think. Like, he does have the Crocky tank coming up, but, I mean, that's still in a while.
Yeah, and Heckway can certainly leave its mark on people.
Oh, for sure. Like when you're supposed to be taking damage, you can easily take more damage than you want to if you play your cards wrong.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, even with that refill, Kevnastics is still like half a room behind at this point.
Yeah, it's really the fanfares that are the big thing. And Glacio, oh, okay. You got some nice backup deboosts, but did miss the deboost in the initial try, so maybe Kev will be able to make some time back here.
Yeah, and Glacio is doing a couple farms here. Unfortunately, is losing nearly as much health as he gets back. Ooh, Kev gets grabbed by a Vileplume.
Nevdi Vileplume.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, those caterpillars outside of Alpha PBs, though they look like they're perfect for farming, only drop power bombs and small health.
Yeah, the caterpillars are good if you want power bombs, but not good if you want literally anything other than power bombs. I mean, it's good that they exist because if they didn't, then like power bomb dropping enemies are kind of rare in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're pretty well placed right outside of where you first are expected to get your first power bombs.
Exactly.
Yep, and yeah, it's a little bit awkward to get ice, then go up and get power bombs and pass right by ice location again, Rock Speedway.
Very optimal, Nintendo. I very much approve of this routing. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect any casual player to do Red Tower Climb.
Yeah, I mean, I know I tried when I was doing my casual play. Yeah. One of the things I hate about speedrunning is, like, you can never play your games casually again. Just because that's just not how it works.
Yeah. Especially something as short as Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could see how, like, someone, like, maybe like a Skyrim speedrunner could still get some casual enjoyment out of it, but there are only so many ways you can casually play Super Metroid.
That's just how it is with games like these, but I mean, it's just a price you have to pay.
Yeah.
And alright, both runners done with their croc fights. Well, not quite done. He's not dead yet. But for all intents and purposes, he's dead.
Yeah. It was an interesting strat there from Glacio Souza with that bounce ball.
Yeah, very neat strat. Do like it.
Yeah. I wonder if Kevnastics wants to farm any power bombs on the way out.
I mean, he is on one power bomb. He will be getting the croc power bombs as is in the route, but
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
still. And Glacio getting his grapple beam. And interesting that Nintendo wants you to get Indiana Jones first.
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, not having to do the Indiana Jones is never bad, I'll say.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about Vario Randomizer is that Indiana Jones can never be in logic.
Do you mean
It's a
like?
forbidden technique.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
It just doesn't exist. The devs hate it that much that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the one of like the two things I dislike about SMZ3, that Indiana Jones can and will be required. I don't know. Kev? Kev?
Does he want more? He's full on power bombs though, isn't he? Or
yeah, he is. And
yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he thought he had forgotten Indiana Jones or something, but then realized.
yeah, I mean the map tiles make it pretty clear he didn't forget it. If anything else. Yeah, 10 power bombs. Those will be the only power bomb packs they will be getting through this run. And now that we have grapple, we can finally get wave beam.
Yeah.
We definitely couldn't get this before. What a great item grapple is. In all seriousness, no, the grapple is great. Great item.
Yeah. It's my favorite item.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, without grapple, Sulis Meridia would just be miserable.
Oh, agreed. Like, RBMBO runners, they just have to do either croc skip or cry, basically, and do Sulis Meridia without grapple.
Like the true combo of crab climb into snail climb is just miserable.
Yeah, two really just not fun tricks. One I know because Junie made me learn it for Rando League. Well, he didn't make me learn it. I made myself learn it, and he taught me.
What, snail climb?
Yeah, snail climb. And then crab climb I just will probably never learn. No, never.
Yeah.
I'm not going to learn it anytime soon. It's just it's too miserable.
Yeah. Snail climb's not the worst, but crab climb is just...
Yeah, it's just ugh. Now I have to wait 3 million years for this stupid crab to finally get up here and miss my freeze and have to do it all over again.
Yeah, meanwhile, in the race, these runners aren't waiting for anything, as they have sort of an uninterrupted traversal section of the run.
Yeah, this part of the run is just get to Fantoon, basically. Because you got your grapple, you got your wave, you got all the stuff you want for Wrecked Ship. Now let's just go do Wrecked Ship. Really after Norfair is where the run gets a lot more similar to KPDR or like a Hundo Light. Because you're just gonna do Wrecked Ship, you're gonna get left side supers, get gravity, and then you're just gonna go through Meridia, get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Oh. There is one very important item we have to get first, though.
Oh yeah. I forgot about this one. My PB may or may not have also forgotten about this one. Even though I also do use splits for every item. Yeah, you gotta get X-Ray.
I hate splitting on every item. Like, I despise the clutter that it creates. But for Nintendo Power, even I use splits for every item.
Yeah, it's just like you gotta have that, or you have to have like a route document.
Yeah.
I feel like, at least I do. I don't know. Like there are some people who don't, but I am one of those people who just until I know a route in my muscle memory, I gotta have splits for every item.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had one. I had it for Max GT. I had it for Hundo. I had it for True Completion. Now I don't have it for any of those because I've just run the categories enough to get to know them.
Nice. Yeah. Now these two X-ray rooms are honestly a great place to lose a lot of time.
Oh, agreed. Like you can lose so much health and time in here.
Mhm.
Yeah, like there's a lot of optimization that you can do, but it's all really difficult and it can all go so wrong in room shots for X-ray.
That was a nice red tower climb from Glossio.
Yeah, there's a nice freeze at the top. And a really precise D-boost there. Nice.
Mhm. Kevnastics is having quite a bit of trouble, and unfortunately he pays for it with his health.
Yeah, this is not the best health. We'll see how his wrecked ship goes with this level of health. Glacio in a much better spot.
Yeah, I honestly wonder if he wants to do like a little bit of farming in Heckway beforehand.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you've also got grapple, so
Yeah.
why not?
Unfortunately, he's not using that grapple, the best item in the game.
I mean, grapple's pretty good, but I gotta say high jump's. High jump's probably my favorite for items in the game.
Definitely, yeah, definitely a good choice.
Yeah. To be quite honest, high jump is not having a high jump makes Suitless Meridian more miserable than not having grapple, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
it,
hard one.
I mean, it really just depends on how you go about it.
I mean, it depends. Like for randomizers, if you have spring jump and grapple, you can make some stuff happen.
Yeah, but it's just still so miserable because you're like getting so little height off of the spring.
Yeah.
But back to the race.
Yeah. Yeah. So we see some grapple strats here in Moat. I believe that if you weren't gonna go for full ocean fly, grappling is faster.
That's correct. It is. Assuming like you get it first try and like don't fall in the mode.
Mhm.
If you do, it's obviously slower.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're gonna be seeing some X factors on Glaucio's side. Gonna be going for the standard setup. That's just misses it.
Yeah, just
Didn't get
one
any.
particle.
Oh,
Or
I can't count. I'm going for another. Oh, is that a charge shot? I think yeah, that had to be a charge shot.
yeah, I mean better to bail and let Fantoon go away than have those extra shots flying around.
Yeah, he isn't shooting the flames. At least he wasn't on that pattern. Oh, and he Kojak's all those supers. What was that all about?
I'm not sure if he was salty and just didn't realize that he only had 2 supers, or if he just like fat fingered and missed item selection or something.
Yeah, I probably bet on the latter.
Mm-hmm.
But he does take out Fantoon first.
Yeah, so yeah, this is going to be an opportunity for Kevnastics to come up. Kevnastics can get a pretty simple 3-round here if he uses the charge beam, but he is going for Dopplers instead.
Yeah.
If you can't 2-round, I think it's generally better to go for the charge shots, especially since you can get on screen pretty easily.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, he gets the 3 missile.
Yeah.
Heck. Okay, he does get a pity fast, so hopefully he can end it this round. Oh, not quite able to.
Yeah, I think Fantoon will die to a super here.
Oh, definitely. Fantoon's very dead. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what these runners are all up to. 5 supers can do the trick.
Yeah.
Why weren't they using those 5 supers? I don't get it. Yeah. They will. 5 supers will do the trick, but it might do the trick on you first. If
Yeah.
you don't pseudo screw through the enrage.
Yeah, nice spark there from Glossio Souza. He does have to be quite cognizant of his health. I'm not sure how much is in his reserves, but you really don't want reserves to be filling as you're crossing bowling.
Yeah. Bowling's just really scary. It can be, depending on your health, but Glossio should be fine, assuming he doesn't take any more damage before bowling. Okay.
Yeah,
he's
perfectly fine. He's even going for safer grapple strats here too.
Yeah, I mean, like, you do have the what am I thinking? The spring ball stuff coming up, so
yeah, that's true.
it could be just saving health on that.
Yeah, I would expect with this health, I would kind of expect Glossio to take Slaughter's refill. At least if he plans on doing the various sparks in Meridia. But we'll see.
Yeah. It's really just up to runner preference. Like, you can very well just avoid Slaughter's refill and not do sparks, but I feel like if you're gonna do sparks, you gotta take Slaughter's refill at this point.
Yeah, I believe even MGA does it. Takes Slaughter's refill in his PB, which is the highest time of anyone in this tournament.
Yeah, MGA has like 3 of those.
Yeah.
There are 5 categories. Then the other one is, and then there's Sisream with Max GT, which he's been pretty much spending like the majority of his SM career working on. And then there's Nevdi. Yeah, Nevdi's got North Korea percent, but which he has over MGA by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, although I believe MGA has gone on record saying North Korea is auto banned for him.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
yeah, because he hates fun.
I mean, I won't say it's no fun. I won't say he's avoiding all the fun, but it's definitely like the most variant, the category with the most variance. So it totally makes sense for MGA to auto ban North Korea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's definitely the correct decision. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah. So Glossio is taking Slaughter's refill.
Yeah, it's it's a very good play.
Yeah.
And now the Eva rooms are pretty much free.
Yeah, still a lot of time to be lost in them though, if you mess up.
Agreed. There is the benefit of keeping ice on, which can allow you to freeze the Evers to get you more platforms, which some runners, myself included, do that. And looks like Kev will be getting Slaughter's refill again.
I think this is a good play.
Definitely. So both runners are slaughtered up. I don't know what that means, but they have full health now, so they should totally be fine.
I do love the idea that there's no apostrophe in Slaughter's refill. It's not his refill station. It refills you on Slaughter's.
Yeah, that I guess that's how it is now.
Yeah.
Glossio making it through the Ever halls for the first time, and now we get to see the stupid jump. No, this isn't the stupid jump. It's annoying jump, but it makes it look easy. Very nice.
Really nice wall jumps there too. Those were clean.
Oh, agreed. Oh, and Kevin was smart. I'm not gonna be going for a backup. Just gonna go.
Yeah, fair enough. These sand waterfalls are obnoxious, though.
Yeah, like I was saying, Glacio made it look really easy, and just this, it's really obnoxious, like you said. You can try to freeze the Evers to make it a bit easier, but it's really just it's really hard no matter how you cut it.
Yeah, and importantly here, Glacio has to decide what the fate of Shack2 will be on his way out. Obviously, sort of the most well-known save or kill decision in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what else we'd be saving or killing.
Yeah.
And now the runners are going to be wasting their time. I don't know why they'd ever do this. This is clearly like the part of the run you would never want to go to. But for whatever reason, they must have like some sort of gentleman's agreement to go to the useless place.
Maybe they're gonna skip space jump, but they I don't know, they want to get away out of GT room or something.
Yeah, I mean it could very well be. Yeah, no,
Oh, interesting strat here from Glacio.
Yeah, I mean, using a Springbolt can keep you on the top of these. So yeah, obviously Sparks would be faster, but with his health, it's good to play it safe. We had one Shack-Tool save from Glacio. Let's see what Kev's Shack-Tool's fate is, and he will save Shack-Tool. I disapprove.
And here, Glacio is showing off one of the very few sequence breaks in the run. You don't have to go for this green gate glitch, of course, and if you miss it a few times, then it's not really a time save, as well as it depletes your resources. However, it can save you, I think, like 10 seconds or something.
That's what Stream said. So I'm gonna trust Stream that it saves 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you get it first try.
Yeah.
Oh, and he bonks the spark, and he misses his item select because he didn't have any supers.
Yeah, thankfully he does know the backup. I mean, I think really, if you run Hundo or even just like Randomizer, it's important to know how to access this item using that wall jump there.
Agreed. Like, there's a way to do it with only high jump, no speed, but that's just dumb, and don't bother learning it. It's just dumb. But yeah, he gets that E-Tank, nothing to worry about. Now he's gonna get a bunch of super packs, so he'll be able to get his super count up in preparation for things like Botchwoon and maybe Dragon. Yeah, we do have a high five from these runners. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you would want 6 supers going into Botchwoon.
Yeah, that's if you go for X Factor strats, you want 6 supers to be able to one-round Botchwoon.
I mean, I assume you could do a 1-round, even if you included 3 missiles in there, but that would be pretty hard.
Yeah, I know in like Zenny's RBO world record, he gets like a 1-round with a charge shot and 9 supers.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, I've done that like once or twice, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard. It's really hard. It's really tight. It's really difficult. So yeah.
But yeah, thankfully, Meridia here is kind of just the maybe like sort of the most condensed spot for supers. Like you have 3 packs really close to each other.
Yeah, we only get 2 in this run, but well, out of Meridia. Yeah, like there's also Brinstar because you have like early supers, Atticus supers, Spore Spawn supers.
That's true, yeah.
And also Shaft supers if you count that, but like you get those at completely different times. Also, Glacio not quite getting the X Factor he wanted.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, he's using wave charge shots here. Often they're a little bit easier to. They can be easier to land than missiles.
Oh, for sure. Like missiles are just so hard to land on Botswoon. Easily, like if you're doing a rando and you're like, and all you have are missiles, no charge beam, and you have to get your missiles or you soft lock, it's just so nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Have been there many times myself.
Yeah, same. Botswoon can be a really scary fight.
Yeah, and you'll see Kev made up a bunch of time on that Botswoon fight. And
Oh no!
No happy for Glacio.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was going for the full happy. He didn't look to be going for a down grab, so maybe he just mistimed it with regular happy.
Could very well be. And Kev misses a wall jump there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no happy for either runner.
Yeah. In Coliseum, a room that really earns its name with how daunting it can be, how much of a struggle it can be to get through it. Like in a category like this, obviously you're not going to die in there, basically ever, but you still have so much time to lose there.
Yeah, agreed. Full happy is just it makes a hard room free if you can get full happy, which isn't free.
Yeah.
Well, is he going to be going for a grapple kill here or not? Oh no, he didn't get Dragon didn't see him, so no grapple kill.
Left to right is stupid.
Agreed. And Kev's going to get a grapple started, and Kev's going to retake the lead.
Yeah, I think Glacio's pretty much single-handedly held the lead up until this point in this race, but like Kevnastics has been making up just little bits of time here and there, and that Botswoon fight was, along with the Dragon fight, was the perfect combo that he needed. Like, Meridia is such a great place to take the lead, I think.
Yeah, that and Lower Norfair. Lower Norfair can just... You can bleed so much time, but Meridia too. Like the boss fights in Meridia are, like especially Dragon. Oh no, Kev. Oh no.
Oh.
He forgot to get that. That's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be a minute penalty for forgetting precious missiles until after Dragon.
Yeah. Really unfortunate.
That hurts.
Yeah, so now Kevnastics needs to pull quite far ahead.
Yeah. It's going to be really hard for Kev to win at this point. Because, like, he needs to win by a minute.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Like, there's still there's still all of Lower Norfair to go through, but he really has to kick it into high gear if he wants to have a shot.
Exactly.
And that's just how ruthless Nintendo Power can be.
Yeah,
it can seem like a silly little category that's just like, it's like, oh, it's the intended route that a bunch of magazine writers created. So it's going to be this, easy, fluffy route. But no, it's like you're constantly in danger with your health. You're struggling to remember the order of items. There's so much going on.
Yeah. Kevnastics didn't get precious missiles until after Dragon. So yeah, that's a minute penalty on him.
Yeah, and we see Glossio lays a power bomb there, and what that does is that will damage the climbing space pirates. Kevnastics doesn't go for that strat, as if you have Ice Beam equipped, then that strat doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't save you a hit.
Yeah, and we see Kev just retaking the lead on just room strats there.
Yeah, Kevnastics is a very practiced hundo runner, so Plasma is one of the rooms that's really been studied recently in hundo.
Yeah, I think it was Hodarubi who found the current most optimal strat for late croc. I want to say it was
yes. Hodarubi. Yeah, I believe it was Hodarubi during the hundo tournament.
Yeah, I know it was during the hundo tournament. I was like, I think it's Hodarubi. It sounds like it'd be a Hodarubi thing to find.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hodarubi's discovered a strat or two.
Yeah. There's definitely not like a strat named after him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Shoutouts to the Hodarubi special. Really swaggy strat. I wish it didn't use Spring Ball.
Yeah.
But all right, Glacio? This isn't any percent. You're just going to Lower Norfair.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand why he'd be going this way, but okay.
Yeah, it's faster than any percent because you pick up ice.
Yeah, by like 40 frames or something in KPDR.
Yeah. It's got more fun strats though. Maybe Glossio just wants to do the cool space jumps.
Oh, and he misses them. Feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is why even in KPDR, a lot of people don't take this route. It's just because it's quite a bit harder on the execution side, I think.
Yeah, I take it because I don't want to have to deal with ice escape.
Same. Also, I think it's just a fun route.
Oh, agreed.
Oh. Yeah, misses the chronic boost too. That's where some people make chronic boost look really easy, and it is not. I missed it on Kevnastics' screen. Was he trying to go for a blue fireball or something?
I think I also missed it. That's a
ooh.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't quite actually get the proper spring ball across to the Chozo, but still.
Yeah. With his positioning, he actually could have laid the power bomb on the way down. I'm pretty sure, but it would have been fairly tight on the timing.
Isn't everything in this game tight on the timing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so great talking about certain stuff where it's like, oh yeah, this trick is literally free. You have like a half second to do it.
Exactly. Like, I mean, half second is a long time.
It's true.
If we're being honest. Like comparing to the stuff that's actually hard. I realize I'm making an example out of myself, and I am completely fine with this. Yeah, Kev did remember to get his GT missile.
Mm-hmm.
You do have to get that after the GT fight. Yeah, so Kev is a bit ahead, but I don't think he's a minute ahead, not even close. He'll have to have a really good end game in order to win by a minute. And I promise this race hasn't only been going on for 20-something seconds. We just don't have the hour mark cropped on.
Yeah, no, the clocks really are not synced. Or, oh wait, both of them it's cut off. Oh no.
Oh no.
Now we won't know how many hours it's been going on.
Yeah, if this goes on for 2 hours, I will be deeply saddened.
Yeah.
for what happened with Ridley twice. Probably.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning, we're sort of at the point in the game where, like, super count goes into that, like, nice-to-have territory, where the more, like, supers are directly correlated with time at this point. On the Ridley fight, on their strategies through Turian, and Kevnastics gets some nice super drops. That was 6 supers it looked like between
7.
The two of them. 7. Wow.
7 on Kev's side. Yeah. I thought you were saying the two runners and...
Yeah,
Yeah, the 2 pirates. Yeah, that was a lot of supers. New route runners hate him. Find out his secrets.
Yeah. You know, I got 4 super drops from Botswoon the other day.
Yeah, that's really unlikely, because, like, Botswoon's less likely to drop supers than other bosses. Like, only Croc drops less supers than Botswoon. I hate Croc's drops.
Ugh.
Fun fact.
Yeah. Ridley is being a bit obnoxious for Kevnastics here.
Yeah, I think this is actually what you want to see if you're confident in dealing with the swoops.
Yeah, I definitely over-rely on pogo strats. Oh no.
Yeah, you should be able to get the kill soon, though. I think
Ridley's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. There we go. So Kev's, I'd say, like 30 seconds ahead. Yeah, he'll need more than this in order to win.
Yeah, so like 44 entering Ridley door. Ridley door. Glossio needs to be a little bit aware of his health here. He does have, I think, 1 reserve?
You only get 1 reserve.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's full. Monkas. Ridley is almost dead, though, so I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Looks like you think he's dead. He is. Very nice.
So, about 45 seconds behind, I think.
Yeah, that's like... Kev's quite a fair bit ahead, and Ellen's like notorious for just bleeding time. It's easy for that stuff to happen.
It's, really unfortunate that Kevnastics, made... I mean, it's a very easy mistake to make. Like, precious missiles in Hundo, you can slot them in before or after, depending on how you enter the room.
Yeah, I mean, like, we know it's faster in Hundo for you to get precious missiles before, but, like, I mean, it's fine to do it after. It's completely valid. But yeah, in this category, that will cost him a minute, at least on final official time. Leaves there at 104.41. Leaves Frank Z. Not Frank Z, Three Musketeers. The item is Frank Z. The room is Three Musketeers. I always call them one or the other. Like, I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, Glacier just having some movement issues.
Yeah, I mean it can be a pretty technical platforming section of the game.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Like the LN is really hard.
And any room where you have every single movement item available to you is going to be harder to do optimally.
Yeah. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, thankfully that screw attack does make Lower North Fair so much nicer.
So yeah, this is like 54 seconds ahead for Kev. This is gonna be close if he can make that minute cut off. And no, Nintendo Power Percent is not Hundo. You do not have. There is a route called Club Nintendo Percent that released that's even worse. I haven't run it, but I've heard it's bad. But yeah, that category does have you get all 100 items.
Yeah, that one has like 5 trips to Brinstar for item collection.
Yeah, I haven't taken a look at it, and I don't really want to. I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh, nice foosball.
I mean, it was nice. It's a really hard trick, and I'm glad that Kev got it. But I'm sad to see Spring Ball put on such display.
Yeah, I had my whole world flipped when I discovered it was called foosball because of Foosta. I'd always just assumed, it's like when you're like putting the foosball into the little launcher, and then you like kick it up with one of your guys. But no,
yeah,
because of Foosta.
Yeah, I mean, like you would think it's named after the little thing, but no, there's an actual guy named Foosta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a cool trick. It is frame perfect, so nice that Kev got it. And I didn't see Kev's G4 time.
Looked like 801 on Ridley's eye popping. But yeah, of course, Turian is a place where quite a bit of time can be won or lost, not even acknowledging sort of the big time sink of Baby Skip.
Yeah, I know Kev won't be doing Baby Skip. I'm pretty sure he doesn't do it in runs.
Yeah.
He might attempt it, but he yeah, I wouldn't be expecting it. I don't know if Glacio will attempt it. Yeah, 58 seconds according to chat. This is close. If Kev can keep this up, he can definitely win.
Yeah, it looked to be about a minute to me. But yeah, goes for baby and gets it half the time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
baby skips a hard trick.
Oh yeah.
And it can be really punishing if you mess it up.
Yes, for those in chat, Kev does know that he has a time penalty. He said something about it in G4, and I told him. So he is fully aware.
But he's setting up for it. If he gets it and Glossio misses it, then that's almost certainly going to be the difference.
Yes.
Things will get a lot more close if they both get it or both miss it, though. This looks
good.
Yeah.
It'll be. He's got like. Oh.
He gets it.
Very nice. Yeah,
Nice.
I doubted Kev, and I regret my doubting. That was a solid baby skip there from Kev.
Mm-hmm. Yes, our runners are allowed to watch the restream.
Yep, this is not a randomizer, this is a vanilla run. That's perfectly fine.
Alright, get step skip pretty quickly, nice.
Yeah, take screw attack off, but I mean, it's a valid choice. It loses like 3 seconds in the pause, and then maybe a bit more in escape if you can't do the screw attack strats.
Yeah, he also turned off Varia while he was there.
Glacio gets grabbed.
Oh no.
Does have Varia off though, so baby grab is a bit faster. The drain, that is.
Yeah, Kevnastics also turned Varia off. Pretty common for people to do that to make stand-up easier. Or well, I don't know that I fully agree that it makes it easier, but it does mean that you don't have to damage down on Mother Brain as much.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it, like, so that you don't get double rainbowed if you play your cards right.
Yeah. That was a bold way to damage down there from Kevnastics.
Yeah, Mother Brain's head is never where you want to go. You always want to go for the leg. Because it's simple to walk left, or run left, or whatever. But I mean, it worked.
Yeah. I've had too many bad experiences getting, well, I mean, it's like, you're often getting double hit on Mother Brain, and usually if you think it's a double hit, it's actually a triple hit.
Oh yeah, like, for a while I thought she just dealt 60.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, you can take 30?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. And at this point, I don't think there's really a way that Kevnastics can soft lock. He can get the slow lock, but that's recoverable.
He can, if he takes the final onion rings that are supposed to kill the baby, that's a soft lock. But he
yeah. There are too many ways to soft lock this trick.
Agreed. That's why I always say, if you're learning stand-up, just read the wiki page on it. Chabo did a great write-up of it, and it has pretty much every way it can go wrong.
Yeah, but now Kevnastics is on the escape.
Yep.
So this, this will be a pretty nice finish from him. Not that this would be a valid run anyway, but I believe he'll finish like maybe a bit more than a minute behind his PB. Looks like his posted PB is an hour, 13 minutes, and 58 seconds.
I mean, that's a good run. So, it's unfortunate that this won't be valid, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to take the win on this one, even with that minute penalty. Glacio going to be going with lag corner strats.
It's all reliable, and Kevnastics does finish with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds. So that would require Glacio to finish before 1:16:15, and I don't think that's possible at this point.
No, escape takes for me, escape takes 1 minute and 7 seconds. So
yeah,
at least with full equipment.
Maybe with Blue Bomber, I'm pretty sure that trick saves like 30 seconds or something.
yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saves like a second at most, and I'm happy it does.
Yeah, especially since if like not having screw attack on, if you don't have screw attack on, it changes how you do the next room. But yes, so at this point, assuming there weren't any other missed items or anything like that, which I feel pretty confident in saying there were not, Kevnastics is officially your winner.
Yeah, same. We should probably invite them here for an interview, as Glacio finishes in second place with an official race time at GG time of 1 hour 17 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yep. GG to both of our runners. It was a really good race. Unfortunate on Kevnastics' part to just, a very, very easy, very simple mistake to make. But both considering and disregarding that 1 minute time penalty, a very close race and very well raced. Like for most of the run, these runners were pretty much neck and neck. Kevnastics managed to pull away in the second half just by a bit. Yeah, we'll see if either of them wants to come in for an interview. They do have another race right after this, so they might not want to.
Yeah, that'd be understandable. So yeah, we do have a race coming up in a bit that
like
I should
7
probably
minutes.
move. I should probably move it a bit later.
Yeah, we'll see how long of a break they want to take. But yeah, so game 2 will be happening right after this. It will be Kevnastics ban and Glossio's pick. So the categories still on the table are 69%, any percent all bosses, and North Korea percent. So Kevnastics will ban one of those. Glossio Souza will choose the other. And should Glossio Souza win this next game, then game 3 will be the last remaining category. And it looks like Kevnastics has said he's banning any percent all bosses. Fair enough. Any percent all bosses is, I think, for most people, probably the least exciting category of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just think, oh, it's just any percent, but you have to kill GT and Croc. Which, I mean, if you run KPDR, it pretty much is. But it's a bit safer, especially in LN.
Mm-hmm. Safer?
Well, I mean, you get screwed, don't you?
That's true, yeah.
And yeah, and you can also get Croc Tank right before LN, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that is a nice convenient tank to get. Unfortunately, the nature of, like the double-edged sword of, it is still any percent, which is a category that quite a few people have run. So even if you've only ever done any percent all bosses twice, you can still have some very competitive races.
Exactly. But yeah, I think we do need to get off the air for now. Stick around for match 2. It's gonna be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I believe Papa Schmo and Bison are commentating.
Yes, that's gonna be the comms crew for the next match. That's gonna be a good one, especially to watch the commentary. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that.
Yes, so don't go anywhere. Stream will go down for just a little bit, but we'll be back soon.
Yep. So yeah, GG's to both runners. Mm-hmm. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. My name's been MO2NES Cartridge, and see you next mission.
See you next mission.